YouTube, what's going on? It's Green Bay Trucker here to give you a rundown of what you'll be doing at the Swift Transportation Week 1 in Fontana, California. I got down here on a Sunday, 3 p.m. last week. Got here, it's a Motel 6. First day, if you need to ride down here, they will give you a bus ticket to get down here on the Greyhound, or they will reimburse you for a plane ticket up until what it will cost for your bus ticket. So it's on you to decide what you want to do, how you want to get down here. It's just your standard Motel 6. You do have a fridge and a microwave here, kind of help you out. You don't got to go eat out every night. There's a grocery store right across the street. You can go pick up some groceries and stuff. You will have a roommate. I got a roommate the first day I was here. He drove down here from his home city. He's real cool. It's hopefully you get a roommate that's pretty cool and is on the same page as you in terms of what you guys came down here to do and accomplish. I've seen some guys around here and girls that come here and you can tell they're not taking it real seriously. They're kind of out all night at the pool, hanging out, not doing the studying they need to do. And it shows when they come back in class the next day, because they don't know any of the material when you go over it. So we started on Monday, was our first day for the permit class. It's a 4-week-long course to get your CDL here. So we started out on Monday. We had to be in the lobby down at the hotel at 5:45 a.m. To catch a shuttle bus that takes us to and from the terminal. We got there about 6:15. Now I would recommend that you get down there a little bit early so you catch the first ride there, being that it is in LA. The traffic can be kind of a big deal, so you don't really want to be on the second or third shuttle transport there because you may get there late. So like I said, we got there at 6:15 in the morning. Class didn't start until 7. We at 7, they moved us into the classroom. From there, the director of the terminal came in there, kind of introduced himself, gave us a rundown of the company, what we'll be getting paid once we get into the truck with a trainer or mentor. I'll get to the pay a little bit later in this video. After he's done introducing himself, the instructor that'll actually be teaching you everything in the classroom portion will come in there, and they're going to give you a packet. The first day for us was air brakes. It's 3 packets, 25 questions each. They also give you another paper with the question number and the page in the manual that you can find it. You're going to have to sit there and look it up, find the answers yourself. They don't do too much talking and explaining of things. It's pretty much, she gives you the packets, and you sit there from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., about 2 p.m., because then she'll come back in there at 2 p.m. and you'll go over all the answers. While we were sitting there doing our packets, they would pull us out at about 3 at a time to do our hair follicle test. That is what the drug test is here at Swift, is a hair follicle test to begin with. You also will do a urine test during your orientation. So be prepared for the hair follicle test when you get down here. Make sure all you smokers out there, you give yourself enough time to come out here and pass that. There was some people that came down here, got sent home. one of the dudes decided to tell them that he had smoked before he came down here about 2 months before. They sent him home right then and there. When we got back to the hotel, he was actually sitting outside. They locked the hotel doors on him. He was sitting out there, had to figure out a way to get home. Come to find out, his hair follicle test came back negative. So if he would have shut the hell up, he would have been fine. But either way it goes, just make sure you're clean so you don't even have to worry about that when you get down here. So that was Monday. Tuesday, same thing. To give you a packet, you go over everything. She gave us a few packets for general knowledge for homework. So when you come in on Wednesday, you're going to go over all that. You're going to do a few like practice tests as well while you're there on Wednesday. And she'll also give you the packet for your Class C license. When we went down on Thursday morning to get our permits. When you'll also have to take your Class C license again because it is a renewal. You're applying for a federal license, so be prepared for that. Now, when the permit test comes, you have 3 opportunities to pass general knowledge, combination, and air brakes. Each one you get 3 chances to. The cost for the permit is $78 to take the tests. You are able to, if you fail the 3 times for any of the tests, you can either go home, come back at a different time, or you can pay another $78 and keep doing that until you pass. It all just depends on what you want to do and how determined you are to pass. So I did pass my permit. I failed my air brakes test 1 time. I took it over right then and there and passed it again, no problem. Believe it or not, I almost failed my Class C driver's license. They give you 3 mistakes out of 18 questions that you can miss. I missed those 3 and had to basically get 9 questions right in a row to pass that test, but I did it. Let me tell you guys, when you finally pass that permit after all the studying you do all week, it's a good feeling. What you will want to bring down here with you when you for taking your permit test, you're going to want to bring your Social Security card, the original copy of that. It can't be a copy, it has to be the original. Your birth certificate has to be original and has to have the seal on it. You'll want and your proof of residency to prove that you live here in the state. It can be anything, car insurance papers, bills, pay stubs, anything like that. Make sure you guys get all that in order before you come out here. We had some people that had to leave and go get that stuff. It just puts a delay on you getting your permit. If you do forget anything, it's not like it's the end of the world. They'll just send you back. You can collect those documents and they'll bring you back down here and you'll start a week later. It's not like they're gonna not have you come back down here. So once we passed our permit on Thursday, we had to come back to the terminal, give them a copy of the permit. And you're free to go home. We had Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off. We go back Tuesday morning to start our week 2, which will be our pre-trip and air brakes courses. Also, during week 1, I forgot to mention, you will be doing your physical. All you bigger guys out there, be aware. We did have a few people get sent home for their BMI, body mass index. They pretty much measure your neck, and if your neck is too big, they're going to send you home. Blood pressure, make sure you do whatever you got to do to get that number down. breathing exercises to relax, whatever you need to do, get your number down, because that's a big one. They will send you home for that as well. So be aware of that. Now pay. This will be my last little bit on this video. It's getting kind of long. So pay. You don't get paid while you're down here for training, for the schooling portion. So I'd recommend bringing a few $100. I was able to keep some money put aside from taxes and all that. So, but if you have a job, if you don't, bring about $500 for yourself. Don't make your life hard down here. If you can't, and you just got to come down here and do what you got to do it. You'll figure it out when you're down here. Like my roommate, he drove down here, does Postmates, gets a little bit of money here and there for himself. So like I said, you won't get paid when you're down here for your schooling portion. It's about a 4-week long course. You will get paid for orientation on your 4th week for the 3 days. It's only $25 for those for each day. Once you get into your truck with the trainer, or the mentor as they call them, here in California, you get paid $600 minimum per week for 40 hours of driving behind the wheel. Anything after 40 hours a week, you will make the state minimum wage of $12 an hour. So the money can be pretty good, pretty decent compared to what other jobs you may be working. Once you get on your own in a truck, you'll be making 37 cents per mile. They do have different divisions here: flatbed, tanker, dry van, reefer. And they do have a lot of local routes you can get onto. And you can get on those right away. As a matter of fact, as soon as you get off your trainer's truck, if you want to go local, you don't have to do any over-the-road time to do it. They have a job board outside the front door. You just go take a look at it. If you see a job, call them, ask them if they'll take you. Most likely they will. So that's it. That's pretty much what it is down here in Fontana, California, down by LA. I'll get back to you guys. We go tomorrow morning to start our air brakes and pre-trip classes, so I'll get back with you guys towards the middle to end of the week to kind of let you know, give you a recap of week 2. If you enjoyed this video at all, go ahead and drop a like and hit the subscribe button. This is my first video, so bear with me. I will be getting later on better editing software, better cameras and stuff to make better videos for you guys. So I will be making, videos throughout my trucking career, no matter what company I go to. So again, drop a like, hit the bell, subscribe. I'll see you guys later.